The Sorrow of True Love by Edward Thomas, 1878 to 1917. The sorrow of true love is a great sorrow, and true love parting blackens a bright morrow. Yet almost they equal joys, since their despair is but hope blinded by its tears, and clear above the storm the heavens wait to be seen. That can mistake lack of despair for hope, and knows not tempest and the perfect scope of summer, but a frozen drizzle perpetual of drops that from remorse and pity fall, and cannot ever shine in the sun or thaw, removed eternally from the sun's law. Okay, this is a poem by Edward Thomas. Let's see. Edward Thomas was a poet, a journalist, and he wrote essays. He was born in London, although he was of Welsh descent, and I think he would have called himself a Welshman. Sadly, he was killed in the First World War in the Battle of Arras. So, let's see. What's this about? Okay, this poem is about love and about a definition of true love. And I think in this poem he's saying that the world is a sad place and sad things happen. And yes, true love has its own sadnesses, but overall it's even sadder and even more lonely to never have felt the emotion of true love. So I think he's saying it's better than the alternative. The sorrow of true love is a great sorrow, and true love parting blackens a bright morrow. So he's saying there are lots of things that make you sad, sorrow, when you are truly in love. And one of the things that's inevitable from true love is a parting. Yeah, true lovers are at some point are going to be parted by situations, by life, by death, by the end of love, by many different things. And true love parting blackens a bright morrow. So I think very often when true lovers part or go apart, it's because one of them has a situation, they've got to go to work or they've got to go to another country to do something, and this tomorrow is always going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow is something new, is new opportunities for you to learn, and for that to happen, if a parting is necessary, if separating from the person you love, then it makes a bright future look very sad. Yet almost they equal joys, since their despair is but hope blinded by its tears, and clear above the storm the heavens wait to be seen. Okay, so yet almost they equal joys. So here he's saying that the sorrows of being separated from someone you love, they're almost equal to the joys. But the joys here he's saying are better, they are bigger, they are more. Yeah, and he's saying that there is something definitely positive out of true love. It has it is net positive. Since their despair, because the despair of being separated from someone you love is only hope blinded by its tears. So there is hope for the future. Yeah, you hope that you're going to see that person again. Yeah, but you can't see that hope because you're crying and you're not thinking clearly. And clear above the storm, the heavens wait to be seen. So it's like there's this storm and there's this rain and there's this bad weather, and this is a metaphor for the sadness of parting. However, above that, there are clear heavens and clear blue skies. Yeah, and these are just waiting for the storm to pass, and the good things are visible again. And now he goes to what it's like not to experience true love. But greater sorrow from less love has been, that can mistake lack of despair for hope, and knows not the tempest and perfect scope of summer. So here he's saying it's much, much sadder where somebody has never loved passionately. They've never experienced true love. Yeah, and they are not able to feel this despair. So in a way they think they're lucky, because they don't feel this terrible pain and sorrow when they are parted from the loved one. Yeah, and they knows not the tempest and the perfect scope of summer. So they don't know the depths that you can get to of sadness when separated from someone you love, but also they don't know the perfect scope, the wonderfulness of being truly in love with somebody. Yeah, and here he's saying that it's much sadder never to have experienced these highs and lows. And then he goes on to say, these people, but a frozen drizzle perpetual of drops that from remorse and pity fall, and cannot ever shine in the sun or thaw, removed eternally from the sun's law. So these people live in a world of frozen drizzle. Drizzle is slow, cold rain. So their lives, and this is a metaphor, they live their lives in a world where the weather is always frozen, gentle frozen drizzle. Yeah, they don't have any wonderful hot summer days of extreme love. Yeah, and then extreme winters. But they live in a life of perpetually falling frozen little drops of rain. And this bad weather comes from remorse and pity. So remorse because they've wasted their lives without ever feeling true and the intense passion of love, and pity for them because they haven't experienced these wonderful things. So that this frozen drizzle of life is because they are sad, because they've never experienced this, and they have wasted their lives without ever feeling such a strong feeling. And then he goes on to say, and cannot ever shine in the sun or thaw, removed eternally from the sun's law. So I think he's also saying that these people who've never experienced true love, it's because they're unable to experience it. Yeah, and they will never be able to experience the warmth and wonderfulness of true love. Yeah, or and they are never going to be able to thaw, to freeze out, and they are eternally always away from the beauty and the warmth of the sun. Yeah, and that true love is a basic law of existence. and he feels sadness and remorse for these people. So he's saying it's better to have a passionate relationship and be passionately in love with someone and lose them than never to have experienced these emotions. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. The Sorrow of True Love by Edward Thomas.